What up, Snake Nation? Welcome back to the Winter Classic International Part 2 Invitational. Yeah, it's 2021. So excited to be here today on this wonderful winter magical day of Battlesnake action. Thankfully, one of the three casters dressed the part today. But yeah, my name is Curtis, and I am being joined by...
Hey, it's me, Aileen, y'all.
The one who dressed up Christmassy.
Oh yeah.
And I'm Chris.
And we're your Snake Pit Live casting team. Here for some spicy Winter Classic tournament action.
Some icy and spicy?
Icy, oh yeah. And spicy?
Thank you for the correction, Chris.
Wow.
Much appreciated.
That's an old callback. That's a callback to like 2019 and the before.
Before time.
Before time. So for those that don't know of the before time or even the now time, what is Battlesnake? Let's talk about it real quick. So you can find out for yourself at battlesnake.com. Easiest way to dig into it. But what is it? You can kind of see a little sneak preview of it here. Battlesnake is the, modern recreation of the classic, phone game, snake moving around, collecting food. But it's actually a multiplayer programming version of that. Every snake is controlled by an AI written by a developer. You are actually learning how to stand up a server to get your snake in the game. All sorts of different game modes that are, your snake can enter into. Leagues happening, tournaments happening. It's just a great time, really. And you get to see all sorts of different, languages. People use machine learning for their snakes. All these different strategies show up, compete, go head to head, and you get to take home some cool swag, some cool prizes. It's a good time.
It is a good time.
Such a good time.
Yeah. It is a very good time. Yes.
And today's the cream of the crop.
Exactly. So this is the elite tournament today. So a lot of these snakes have been competing in Battlesnake for many years now. Refining their algorithms, figuring out the best way to, take out the competition, play some solid defense. And the mode that we're playing with is the Royale game mode. So again, for those that are new, Royale is the, the classic, it's the hazard sauce.
At this point, classic.
Yeah, it's the hazard sauce that it's known as in the Battlesnake universe, but, the smoke, the, whatever it is in all the other games that closes in, shrinks the map size until one snake remains. But today it's not just Royale, it's Royale 1v1 duels. So it's the most competitive version of Royale. All right, so it's the Winter Classic Invitational. So let's see what snakes made the cut and got into the brackets this year.
So these are snakes from all throughout the year who won tournaments? Or who got into a certain class of...
Yeah, it's so snakes that have made it into elite throughout the season.
Okay.
So it wasn't a perfect cut number. So we have a number that have buys. The buys were determined, based on a couple different categories. So snakes that finished top 4 in a tournament received a buy. Snakes that finished super close to the top of a season ladder received a buy. And then our People Choice Awards also got to buy this tournament, which is, love to see it.
Love to see it.
So the brackets today are in Group A, we have Locke going head to head with Nomble Gomble. Group B, Gaduka going up against Hydraius Loquitius. Am I saying that right?
I believe it's
Locucius.
Locucius.
Oh,
yes.
That's no. Shush.
Locucius.
Shush sound.
Group C, we have Devious Devin, also AKA Business Snail, going up against Foxtrot.
Oh, there's an ask for an enhance, if you will, Curtis.
Oh, absolutely.
Enhance. Oh yeah, I can enhance. Read now. Ooh, that's nice.
All right. Group D, we have Battlesnake V2.0 going up against Pea Eater. And then Group E, we have Stroopwafel. Ooh, it's
classic.
Tasty. I'm 100%
so
breakfast
good.
now. Going up against Pace Vado. Just an FYI to everyone in the chat, if you do want to check this out live yourself, you can view the brackets on the Battlesnake website. I believe you just click through the Winter Classic and go to the Elite Tournament. There's a link for it in there.
Also, a shout out to the chat. If you want to correct Curtis's pronunciation of your Battlesnakes,
Yeah.
just feel free to dump that in there as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
please do. Group F, we have Secret Snake going up against Sir Marvin. Group G is Cobra Kai Never Die against Beastneck Go. And then Group H is Whitish Meteor against Hoth.
Or H's.
Hoth.
Oh,
And I believe that Group H was the last group to not receive a bye. Whitish, if you're watching, I believe you were super close to making the cut to getting a bye today, but just missed it today. So as for the byes, we have Combat Reptile moving on to the next round, Nestagrev Gamma, Nerdy Caterpillar, Serpentor, Demifem, Cruise V2, Salazar Slytherin, and Blackheart.
ooh. All these names, you know, I feel like I'm recognizing so many snakes. These are snakes we've been hanging out with in Snake Pit Live and other tournaments. So this is really exciting to like, I feel like I already have like a bit of a narrative to all of this. This is going to be be cool. It's a top tier Boomba, y'all.
Top tier.
The toppest tier Boomba.
Of tier. Toppest of tiers.
Well, I believe they're wrangling the snakes out of their cages, getting ready for the first round of action here. But while that's happening,
You should tell people we should tell people that you should wrangle your snake as well. Go.
Yes,
I mean, this is the toppest of tiers with Goombas, so your snake is maybe not asleep. Maybe.
Yeah, so yeah, hopefully these elite snakes don't need to be reminded to wake your servers up. Hopefully you're not on a free server in the first place at this point. If you are, yeah, you are, props to you.
Maybe not deploying would be cool.
And if you have
too.
those last minute deploys, you know,
Get them in.
as I
or
always
don't.
say, queue them up, get them going. It's game day. Don't actually do that. It's a terrible idea. So while those last deploys are getting pushed through, gonna hand the mic to Chris to give a quick shout out.
Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing now, which is amazing, without the help from our amazing partners. So we just want to give a special shout out to them, and starting with a little shout out from Pawasha Ghani, who's going to talk a bit about our partner RBC.
Shalani, and I'm a senior manager for the Tech Ecosystem Partnership team at RBC. And I wanted to thank you and welcome all of you to the Battlesnake tournament right now. RBC has been a proud sponsor and a participant over the past years within this tournament, and we're very, very excited to be here today with all of you. At RBC, we love Battlesnake and all the things that it represents and does. So similar to Battlesnake, RBC, we also foster and enable a culture of always learning, trying to iterate and improve what we build, and make sure we're building the best in class tech. So as we like to say within RBC, if it exists in tech, it exists at RBC. If you're interested in learning more about the life at RBC and the roles that are open at RBC, feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn or check out rbc.com/techjobs. I want to thank all of you again for coming here and participating. Before I head out, I want to thank all of you on behalf of RBC, and I hope you have a fun day today, and may the best snake win. So best of luck to everyone. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Pawasha, and thank you, RBC. And thank you to our other remaining partners who have, keeping the lights on and helping us do what we do. Thanks to AWS, and thank you to GitHub. Back to you. Oh, actually, no, wait, not back to you, Curtis.
Yeah.
Is there anything that might be hinting you
different
off
here.
to the next
Just
section
gonna-
here?
Is it Narnia in here? I don't know what's going on.
I love how excited the chat is about the prize crown. I'm so pleased that y'all are as excited about prizes as I am. We got some prizes, y'all. This is the elite tournament, so we got elite prizes. I'll go through it real quick, but as usual, we got some gift cards. For the semifinalists, you can dry your tears with $375 of gift cards, which is pretty good. But if you're in second place, you can also dry your tears with a $750 gift card. So second place, not too shabby. You made it all the way there. You get $750 for your troubles. But the champion, the AKA #1 spot, the first, is $1,500 in gift cards. Plus, and the real important part is this juicy trophy. I'm pointing the wrong direction. Here we go. There, right there.
The first place prize gets a real trophy.
It's a real live trophy. It's not alive. That would be weird.
That's not alive.
But it is a trophy. It's,
Okay.
I think it's acrylic, and it's got the like winter emblem on there, so it's incredibly rad. We are not doing medals, Penelope Zone. We are doing monies and this trophy. Only one person gets a trophy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all. Wow, a lot of love for the medals. I thought you would like money, but like that's cool. I mean, I like medals too. The trophy has a medal kind of embedded in it. I don't know if that helps, but
take the money and go buy yourself a medal.
Buy yourself a medal.
Medals.
Yeah, you could get something really cool. I really love the love for medals, though. I also love medals. This time, there can only be one. Only one person gets a medal, and that's the champion. So the championship trophy will ship in January after the holidays, so you'll have to wait a bit to get your juicy trophy. But it's a fairly like big. I just want to see whoever wins it. Can you like please post a picture of where it is in your life? I want to know like the scale of it. I don't have an understanding of scale. I need context. Toss a banana in there or something so that I know how big it is. Also, we got some other stuff for y'all who are just showing up. At the end of the show, just like last show, we're going to release a reward code. Release a reward. That's a tough.
10 times
I feel like that's
fast.
tough. Yeah, right. To unlock a new head and tail. So snake customizations for you, just for being here. So thank you so much for joining us, and you'll get a new head and tail customization. You should also check out my head and tail customization that I designed because I won the house. What do we call it?
That's done. That was it. That was last season.
Caster Crown Championship.
Aileen, we're trying to stick to a schedule here.
Yeah. Okay. I got one more thing to say is that we've got Twitch emotes now. We're official. We have follower emotes, so go check it out. Put in all your Battlesnake emotes. We've done it, y'all. We made it. We also have subscriber emotes as well, so you get some for free, like right off the bat. But check them out. Post them in the chat. I want to see some Battlesnakes. We're all very excited about that. And also, obviously, follow, please, because then you get the emotes. You know.
Smash that follow button.
Smash that like button.
You also get a notification every time Battlesnake goes live, which is the real reward there.
Want.
Right.
Like you wouldn't know though, right? You're so excited and ready for Battlesnake at all
They're 30
times,
minutes
right?
before the stream goes live anyways, you know? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just hanging out in the chat. Totally normal time. Back over to you, Curtis. Thanks, y'all.
All right. It sounds like I've received word that the snakes have been wrangled, and we are ready to start jumping into our first couple of games here. Oh man, I'm excited. Let me make sure.
Do you remember the year that the finalist with their prize money said that they were going to buy exclusively Gundam models?
What?
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
I believe that was the last live tournament we did in Victoria.
Did
Yeah.
they buy Gundams?
Was
That's
that
so
on
cool.
Undefined Behavior? I think it was.
Oh, maybe it was Undefined Behavior. Yeah.
I think it was.
I would love confirmation that at least one Gundam model was bought, but
I want to know. Pixar, it didn't happen, you know?
All right, our game is just about loaded up, and I mean, I missed the last Winter Classic tournament, but checking out this food model for the
is this the
tournament
first time you've
Oh,
seen
you
it?
like that
This
food
is my
model?
first time seeing it. It's pretty
You
Pretty
like
good,
that?
eh?
pretty cute.
I designed that because I won the Caster House Championship.
Again,
Well,
we need to get
I
these
just
games.
pointing
Yeah.
out that it's me because I won. It's me. It's crystals. Crystals.
All right, enough about that, Aileen. Let's get into game one here. Locke going head to head with Nomble Gomble. And I think for the first game of the tournament, I think we have an obligation as a caster team
Yeah, what is it that we do?
to run a little bit of a countdown here.
Countdown.
Oh, that's right.
A good old fashioned countdown, y'all.
Right, yeah.
Countdown.
All right, shall we count down from 5? I saw 5 up 4. 4.
Let's do 5.
Let's Let's do 5. All right.
Someone made us count down
5.
from like 2 once.
Yeah, 2 didn't work.
2 didn't work.
2, it's not-
No, we're good. Let's start high. Let's start high.
All right. Count down from 5. 5,
5,
4,
4,
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Battlesnake. Here we go. Lock with a bit of an early food lead here. Gumble Gumble quickly catches up.
Already, you can just see the caliber. It's top tier.
Yeah. Look at these snakes. They're thinking, they're planning, they're controlling the center.
Oh, Namagumble with a really respectful dive.
Oh, you love them.
Lock
Whoa.
completely not respecting the sauce right there.
Hate to see it.
So down, grab that food, grab that next piece of food.
Ooh, totally reasonable
but
move.
you need to get out of the sauce, bud.
Didn't get out of the sauce. Didn't get out of the sauce.
They even got the really lucky food spawn there right at the end to help them jump out.
A disrespectful
Unfortunate.
dive.
Yeah. Well, Nomble Gomble, congrats. You are moving on to the. Wait, let me confirm this is. Yes, it is. Just confirming that it wasn't actually Mr. 3. But yes, Nomble Gomble, you are moving on to the next round. Nicely done. Lock, better luck next time. Game 2 or Group B, I believe, is loaded up now, and we have Gadiuka. Am I saying that right? I'm saying that right. Gadiuka.
Ooh, look at all those subs.
Against
Thanks,
Hydra AS Locutius. Got that now. Twitch chat harassed me if I'm doing it wrong. Yeah, let's jump into it. Who's moving through to the next round? Let's find out.
Call it that Hydra Locutius is a Go snake and a Java snake. Using all sorts of fun algorithms.
Got Yuka with the bullet bill feeling. I mean, generic ammunition flying cartoon man.
From Italian Plumber Game.
Yes.
From Italian plumber, generic Italian plumber game.
Oh!
Ooh, got Yuka.
Ooh.
Gets it done. They were well ahead on the food race there. Hydra kind of ended up in a little bit of a corner. Oh, this was unfortunate. So they kind of lost their options after picking that food up. They could have previously gone down and out the other side, but now there was just sauce filling up that gap. So they were kind of forced up.
I think there might be. I think they have a way out down there, though.
They could have.
Yeah. So, but that's what I mean.
Enough food, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, you're totally right then. So yeah, they could have made it to the food. They could have timed their turns out. But I think they got scared off by the sauce, forced into a head-to-head situation here, and Gadiuka was able to capitalize.
Nice.
Nicely done. All right, moving on to the next game here.
Oh, and I may have accidentally just made a Twitch prediction for this next match. But, it's time to, let's try it out. Let's just try out the feature.
We just
Wait, actually, let's save it.
we just
Let's
found
save it
out that
for-
we have this power.
Okay, well, let's save it for later, a later
Yeah.
game.
Maybe.
Yeah.
On a game that's already happened.
Tough
Whoa,
prediction
we know
there.
what we're doing here. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
All right, Group C, and yes, I agree. Twitch chat single elimination is terrifying.
It is.
It's one and you're done. You gotta bring your A game to these here. No game to like flip through some timeouts and make it up again in the game 2 and 3. So Devious Devin, Foxtrot, you got one shot again for the next round.
This is really interesting. These are 2 rust snakes, by the way. So
Oh.
check out the ping of both of these snakes. They'll probably be super low,
I mean, unless they're thinking real hard.
unless they're thinking real hard.
There you go.
Right. I think yeah. So they're both rust. Oh, Devious Devin's actually a House of Curtis snake, just FYI. And
Tell me.
Foxtrot running a Digital Ocean.
Digital.
So yeah, let's see what happens here.
Let's get into it. Here we go. Yeah, a bunch of rust snakes today, actually.
Oh, interesting.
So yeah, Foxtrot keeping that pretty low response time. Devious Devin thinking real hard about these moves. I just love the business tie. So good.
It does feel truly evil.
Devious.
Oh, deep
Oh,
dive.
what are you
Times
doing?
the food though.
It was distracting.
Oh,
no way.
Wow.
One more move and
What were
the
those
snail was
moves?
dead.
So Devious just ahead, both even on food there. Devious 7 needs food though. They have that one over on the side. Again, a head-to-head results in a tie here, so I don't think either of them are trying to go for a tie situation. But Devious, super smart right here. As soon as Foxtrot turns away, they recognize that they can go for the cutoff kill. They go for it immediately, and Foxtrot just runs out of room. Devious, nicely done. Like a little food,
It
like a
is
little help
truly
they have at the end.
devious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally one more move.
Yeah. Nice stuff, Business Snail. Foxtrot, better luck next time. And yeah, just like that, an elimination. Going on to Group D here. And we have Battlesnake V2.0 going up against P-Eater. Love the Whalehead. Anything
So
about these snakes here?
I mean, I just want to shout out, we've had a House of Chris Snake, we've had a House of Curtis Snake. Battlesnake 2.0 is an Aileen snake. So House of Aileen has Battlesnake 2.0. P-Eater, C++, and a Python snake. That's fun.
Peter.
Peter.
C++ and Python?
I mean, both are in the profile of the snake, but maybe it's a combination somehow.
Interesting.
Yeah. Right.
How
Just
does that
like
work?
various microservices managing each part of the snake.
P-Eater's web front-end is implemented in Python using Gunicorn, Uvicorn, and Quart, set up behind an Nginx reverse proxy, and his evaluation backend is implemented in C++ using AppSale. So if you fill out
Any side effects?
your
have
descriptions, I can read them in like a cool robot voice. Come on, y'all.
Perfect. All right, Group D coming at you. Let's take it away. Oh, just like that. Do you need a whale tail though? Is there not a whale tail? There's a whale tail, right?
You're not satisfied by the little bullet tail? I don't know. I feel like that's a very nice.
It's unnerving though. Like it's a whale with no tail.
It's a really fast whale.
Yeah.
It's a whale.
Oh no,
Oh,
Battlesnake.
that's pretty deep. Yeah.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
Did they get sauced there, or was that just a?
I think
disrespectful
They did get a little unlucky with the sauce, but that was still a disrespectful dive.
Yeah.
So right here they're both
You
even.
really have a choice, I guess.
And yeah, Peter was going for the head-to-heads. This could have been a tie right there. It could have been a tie right there. But Battlesnake shies away from the head-to-head and unfortunately gets cornered as a result of it. P-Eater with the just endless aggression pulls off the victory. So nicely done, P-Eater, Battlesnake. See you next time.
I love the little spicy.
Or is it Peter?
Peter. Peter.
I think this may be Passivado.
No, it's
it's
Pace
so
Vado.
bright.
Passivado.
Oh.
Yes.
The yellow.
Yeah. Oh
All
god.
I know is that I'm blind.
Well, Street Waffle is wearing
Oh, I can't
the
don't look at
goggles.
it.
He's got the
Right.
visor. So he's
On brand.
He's
Yeah,
prepared for
we
this.
should have.
This
Street
match.
Waffle was so. They were so ready.
Yeah. All right, Pace Vado. Are you saying it's Pace Vado, Chris? What were you saying?
Passivado?
Passivado? Passivado.
Oh, they are from Spain.
The
Yeah.
neon yellow snack going up against Stroop Waffle with the shades on. Shield those eyes. All right, Group E, Game 1. Let's get into it. Here we go.
Remember, Stroopwafel was the Fall League 2021 Platinum Edition League first place.
Yeah. Remember, yeah, definitely some strong games from them in the past, but is this their first time in Elite? Oh,
I
Pace-
believe Maybe. Look at how aggressive that was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just driven right into
True.
the sauce.
Waffle forcing Pesavito into the sauce, just constantly there. 2 size lead, 3 size lead, and just again forces them into those rightmost 2 squares or columns of the board, and just doesn't give them an inch.
They can't
Pesavito
let him leave.
tries to get the food at the last second there, but nope. Stroopwaffle's right there, forcing the head-to-head and taking the victory.
Pesavito at the last minute is like, maybe they're just gonna let me
Oh,
grab that food.
Penelope saying Pachivedo. So is it a chit? It's a
Pachivedo.
Pachivedo. Pachivedo. Nice.
There you go.
Cool. Well, we learned just in time for Pachivedo to be knocked out. So
Sorry.
I'm not gonna have any time to practice it today.
Penelope, I'm just gonna assume by that series of dots that we nailed it.
That's usually what that means. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like I was becoming Italian as I was saying it, which I don't think is how. Anyways.
Ooh, chat is saying Stroopwafel has been stomping people this week.
All right, so one to watch. Stroopwafel.
Oh, they've been running games in Discord with other snakes and cleaning up apparently.
I love that y'all are just practicing before the tournament. That's commitment, man. That's why
There's
you're
Rocky
the top
montages going
to the
around
top.
everywhere.
Oh, I love that. Love it.
So Secret Snake going up against Sir Marvin. Sir Marvin being a rust snake, I believe, and Secret Snake. It's been around for many Winter Classics. Finalist in Winter Classic. Yes, in the first Winter Classic. How long? Just 60 years ago.
There was the breaking the Enigma code, and then it was Battlesnake, I think.
Yeah.
So Secret Snake, Winter Classic veteran, or Sir Marvin, I think they've been around for a little while as well, for sure. But yeah, Rust Snake as well. I saw them in the Twitch chat. So best of luck to both these snakes today. Sudden death.
I believe Secret Snake won the 2019 Battlesnake Winter Classic.
They won one of the weeks at that Winter Classic.
Right, that's right.
So
yeah.
that took them into the grand finals.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I think they're against like Neater Snake or something. I think. I remember. Anyways, we got lots of games to get to today, so let's get into Secret Snake versus Sir Marvin. Who's taking it? Here we go. Sir Marvin slightly. Oh, Secret Snake had a timeout there.
Oh, really?
Something to keep an eye on. Sir Marvin is well ahead on the food race, and Secret Snake is overthinking some moves potentially. Sir Marvin very deep in the sauce there, but times it respectfully done.
They have the sandworm head, so it's okay.
A little sketchy.
Oh, Sir Marvin.
They still got it. Topping
Yeah.
up that health. They're going for a nice dive here.
Oh!
Wow.
Sir Marvin knows this game mode.
Yeah.
You can tell. They know.
Just living in the sauce.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
That was a fun final 50 turns or so.
I want to say that Marvin is tagged with a Royale tag. So it is optimized for Royale mode.
Yeah, they're planning out those dives there. You can see how many moves do I have between each piece of food, and yeah, they're out and in, picking that food up. So let's see. Secret Snake goes in at turn 184. Lots of food to grab down there. And then from turn 192, both snakes are just in the sauce for the rest of the game, I believe.
Just living in the sauce.
And Secret Snake is, where do they get their last food? They get their last food from here, but they don't have a turnaround point to get back inside. And Sir Marvin cuts that off there. And they're just too far away from anything. They could have continued going left and grabbing that food, but then they would have been head to head in the sauce with Sir Marvin.
Yeah.
Can't really tail chase because Marvin's eating. I mean, they sort of do.
Yeah, no, right here. They could have gotten there a couple turns earlier, but Secret Snake is getting, or Marvin's getting food, keeping that tail in the way. They starve out. Sir Marvin just lives in the sauce, loves it.
I like the idea of a rocket-powered sandworm too. That's a nice.
It's terrifying.
It's terrifying.
Scary. It's very scary.
Congrats, Marvin. Moving on. Secret Snake, better luck next time. And I believe we have two more.
Yeah.
Two more, I think.
Okay.
All right, Group G, Beastneck Go up against Cobra Kai Never Die.
These are both Go snakes.
Nice.
Beastneck's on GCP, Cobra Kai's on DigitalOcean. Yeah, both American. So
All right.
it's a fun match of our neighbors down south.
Yeah. Lots of Go and Rust snakes these days. You know?
Yeah.
Just it's fun.
It's also one of my
Kind of a
snakes.
sign of the times almost.
Yeah.
That's a
the-
House of Aileen snake, by the way.
Which
Of
one?
which I
we're
won.
trying to stay on schedule
the,
here.
The champion that I
Yeah.
won. That's my snake. It's one of mine. That helped me win.
This is-
All right. Beastneck Go up against Cobra Kai Never Die. Sudden death. Who's getting through? Let's find out.
That little nubtail.
It's so cute.
It's like the tough guy snakehead with a little
Yeah.
tail.
Little nubbin's tail.
Little nubbins.
Look at all that food. Nobody really seems to care about all that
Beastneck
food.
Go is more interested in control. Oh,
Oh, no.
Beastneck Go. That was well done.
Wow.
Beastneck Go being very conservative, just trying to control the middle of the board. But as soon as Cobra Kai gets aggressive in the sauce, Beastneck Go just chases them out there to like cut off as much
To
space as
trap-
possible.
Trap them in the sauce.
That's fun.
That's fascinating. Did Beastneck Go know they were in the sauce? I'm just like, I got enough room to go and trap you in the sauce real quick.
They very
They
well
didn't
may
have the size advantage, but they go for this like, or did they just go in for the food? And this is all a coincidence.
I mean, like, there's plenty of food to go for. That's not
That's true.
right next to Cobra Kai's head.
Yeah,
so I think
why?
I think they were just getting aggressive and
That's
forcing them in the sauce.
so cool to see when you've got like a smaller snake and you're still able to like make that kind of area control move.
Great stuff, Beastneck Go. Looking forward to some future games here. Cobra Kai Never Die. You died. I'm sorry. See you next time. But yeah, let's get the next game up here.
I like that Beastneck's series of snakes were kind of Beastneck 1, Beastneck 2, Beastneck 3, and then Beastneck Go.
Ooh, interesting.
Nice. Yeah. So this game might be going long, or there were some ties on it, but we're still waiting for it to show up on the caster board here. But with that, let's just
Juicy
take a
game.
quick peek
I
at the
would love
brackets.
to look at the brackets.
So I believe we're in our last game of the first group here.
And then it's buys after that.
As they say.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at all these buys. Look at all these lucky snakes.
Blackheart has the same skin as
Oh.
Spookwaffle.
Oh my.
Interesting.
Oh no.
It's kind of like the Tron feeling.
It is,
It's the
yeah.
Tron one, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Generic light cycle
oh.
movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Thank you.
Generic
Jeez.
Vancouver-based light cycle.
Hill. Yes. Yes.
But yeah, Nomble Gomble, Gadiuka, Business Snail. Is it Pea Eater? Yeah, it's Pea Eater. Right?
Peter.
Eater.
Spookwaffle, Sir Marvin, Beastneck Go.
And then these just absolute powerhouses in the buy category.
There you go. Right, sounds like next game is good to go. Let's get it up here. Last match of the first round, and it is Hoth.
Love that
Against-
the H'est snake is in Group H, by the way.
Oh, that's a fine observation, Aileen.
Thank
Fine
you.
observation.
Thank you.
Going up against Whitish Meteor. It's a conspiracy.
Yeah, Joe taught me well to believe that there's something happening with these groups. They're
Whitish
either
is a-
color coded or have something to do with names. But
Whitish is also a 2H snake.
there you go.
So
The
are
most
these the
H's.
H'est snakes in this group?
Yeah, somebody go count all the H's.
Yeah,
and all the
count
other
all the
snakes.
H's in
Somebody
the
go and count the
other
H's.
brackets. All right, enough of that. Yeah, even J Hawthorne, 2 H's there. Hegberg, H in there.
Oh
What does
my
it
God.
mean?
What does it mean? What does it mean?
Okay, let's get some games going here. Hoth, Whitish Meteor, last ticket into the next round. Who is it going to be? If you're going by the conspiracy theorists, it's going to be Hoth because they have 6 H's in their snake and username combined versus a paltry 3 H's from Whitish Meteor by Hegberg.
Not enough H's. Whitish Meteor says, "How fast will I die to the caster curse?"
And
you know, we're talking about Hoth a lot.
Yeah,
so
it's true.
You never know. Maybe your time.
All right, Group H. Let's take it away. Here we go.
Oh yeah, Whitish Meteor is like invisible. I always forget this until can't see them.
Oh, already getting aggressive there.
Well ahead on the food race so far. Seeming to control the middle of the board. See how that comes into play as the sauce starts to creep in. Hoth picks a bunch of food up in the top right. White is still maintaining that size lead though.
Running out of room though.
Yeah. Hoth being forced into the sauce there, being kept on the fringes by Whitish right now.
Whitish goes for a dive, but we can't see him.
And there it
Whitish
is.
Wow.
times the head-to-head. Great stuff. Yeah, you could totally see the center of board control by Whitish throughout the match there. You could also see too that they like to stay like 3 to 4 food ahead of the opponents, and whenever Hoth would go pick some food up, they'd be like, "Yeah, okay, I'll go grab some food too."
All right, I'll eat. I
That'd
can
be-
eat.
And yeah, super consistent in that execution, and then as soon as they find an opening for the head-to-head, they go for it. Oh,
That
it
was
out
an out of
good.
health. It's look at that.
Yeah.
Oh
So,
man.
Hawthorne, yeah, exactly. They could have chased their tail, but I think they were a little scared of the head-to-head, and yeah, they actually ran out of. Yeah.
They needed
Yeah,
that food, and
I
Whitish
know.
just scared them off of it. They perished in the sauce.
Great
Perished
game.
in the sauce.
Yeah, perished in the sauce. There you go. Great games from all snakes in that first round, though. But we do have our round 2 locked in. Let's go get a quick peek at the brackets here.
I just realized that Whitish has a cursed tag on their snake. So
Really?
hopefully after today we
Oh my
get to take that off.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Might have slightly cursed them a couple times. in the
You gotta hope
past,
that
but-
their opponents just have a lot of H's in their names that we can talk about.
All
Like
right.
that caster curse.
Checking out the round of 16 here. We got Novel Gomble matched up against Nerdy Caterpillar. Demifem is going up against Salazar Slytherin. Serpentor going head to head with Stroop Waffle. I was hoping for a Stroop Blackheart head to head to just ruin our lives as casters.
Just make our
uh,
lives so hard.
Blackheart going against Beastneck Go. Combat Reptile versus Nessagrav Gamma. Peruse against Whitish.
Oh,
Good luck there, Whitish.
Sorry, Whitish.
That curse
Maybe
tag is
maybe
probably-
you did get caster curse. It was just a long con of a caster curse.
I gotcha.
I got you anyway.
Pea Eater versus Sir Marvin, and Devious Devin up against Gadiuka. All right.
Any given snake day.
Nessagrav
you
says the
never
first,
know.
second round too. Combat Reptile. Maybe we'll find out.
That's true. That's a tough one.
Yep. All right, let's load some games up here and
I just want to call out that so Nerdy Caterpillar, developer working out of the US, but from what I understand, Russia, went and studied at the Moscow Institute of Physics and Technology. So I don't know that I've seen a Russian snake. So that's
a
cool.
Russian physicist. Is that?
I mean,
what you were saying?
we can extrapolate, sure.
I'm gonna go with that.
Maybe
I'm
they
gonna go
didn't
with
study
that.
physics there, but
No,
they're
no.
physicists.
Sure. Yeah.
Chris, don't ruin my fun, okay?
Yeah.
We know how colleges work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get all the degrees
Yeah.
that are in the name of the college.
Yeah.
Right?
You get the
Isn't that-
degrees in the name of the
That's
college.
how it works.
Yep.
Nomble Gomble, Nerdy Caterpillar, I love the Nomble Gomble like head combo. Just feels
So
it feels on
happy.
point, you know? Yeah.
So good. It's
Yeah.
it's
This
a
is
very happy game. This is a very pleasant game to watch.
yeah. We definitely talk about like the theming as you get higher up into the elite brackets, and it's a lot more blacks and dark colors and like serious names, but this is like no, not this group here.
Not this group.
Not today.
We're still having a good time here.
I love Nerdy Caterpillar. It has their own skin now too. Same with Whitish Meteor. Like I can't remember what. I think was Nerdy Caterpillar was a favorite. Was it maybe? And you got to design Summer People's Choice. Yeah. So they got to design their own head and tail. And I think similar thing with the Whitish Meteor. So it's pretty cool that you're getting a snake. Oh, Demifemme as well. Oh, Demifemme as well. That's the trans right head. Very cool to see these like snake designs that are actually like made by our people.
Yeah,
Did we call this out?
APX is in Twitch chat, and yeah, they're
Yeah.
not a physicist. They're an MS in computer science, so
Yeah, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
You're here.
You're in the
and
elite
not
bracket here,
doing
putting some of
whatever
that
Battlesnake
schoolings to use here.
physicist.
Yeah, nice. And it was Smart Caterpillar who won the right to design the head.
Oh, Whitish
Oh,
Meteor didn't get to design it. We just
Yeah.
made a common
Yeah.
head and tail. That we didn't make that for you. That was just we just made one that you used. Like, wow, we're very creative people. We are though, actually. But that's awesome. I love that we still have anyone can use it. Oh, that's great. I
All
only
right.
ever see you use it.
We're ready to jump into game 1 of Group 16 here. Nomble Gomble up against Nerdy Caterpillar. We got some Twitch energy going on here today. So let's see who is getting through into the quarterfinals. Is it Nomble? Is it Nerdy? Let's find out. Here we go. Ooh. Nomble with the early size advantage here. Nerdy looking to control the center of the board, even without the size advantage currently. Doing a pretty good job of it. Okay.
Nomble Gomble's like lightning
Whole
tail.
bit
Kind
of-
of just
Some
Oh!
big.
Oh, man.
Oh,
and
no!
Nerdy Caterpillar forced the fringes by Nomble Gomble. They did a great job of timing some food pickups here. Like right here, I was stressing out for them, but they timed it the last turn there. Right here as well, they get it the last second. But Nomble Gomble has the size advantage, controlling the safe spaces on the board, and yeah, just
Bullied
forces.
them right out into the sauce.
So I was like, Nerdy, yeah, Nerdy was. They didn't want to risk. I mean, it's tough because left is certain death, down is probably death. But they could have gone down and lived another
probably
day.
death is better than certain death.
I mean, it was certain death though, because Nomble would have had to mess up real bad. They had the corner cut off as well. But Nerdy Caterpillar, tough luck there. Great showing though, and Nomble Gomble, congrats for moving on to the next round.
Gomble was the House of Aileen snake. Just
We're trying to stick to a schedule here.
Yeah, we're
So-
really trying to forge ahead.
saying that they won and I won. Just similar, you know.
Oh, this is the new snakehead.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I love the
Yay.
smile on this snake as well. Like, I love everything about this.
Yeah.
So excited to see it in action. Let's get it on. I want to see this.
Oh, just far ends of the theming vibes here. Salazar Slytherin, just serious, mean snake, and Demifemme's like like
Yeah.
yeah,
This is great.
pure joy, exactly. But Group B, going head to head right here, sudden death. Let's see if that theming karma can come into play in this head to head action.
I do want to call out, since we have called out everybody else, Demifemme, House of Joe Snake.
There you
So-
go.
One
Yeah.
of the few. Poor House of Joe. Apparently, she was sent ramen
Okay.
by House
Actually?
of Joe.
Nice.
Yeah, actual ramen.
Chris, have you put those socks in the mail yet, or
Yeah.
No, not yet.
no?
Um, Not yet.
Mm.
Just about to.
Just about to. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
On my way to the post office right now.
Nice. Take your green screen and camera with you.
Yeah.
It's actually walking right now.
All right, groupie. Penelope, you ready? You ready for this? It's sudden death time. Salazar in chat. I don't think I saw them in chat though, but I know Penelope's in there. So
Time's
best
in
of luck.
Germany right now.
She's
Penelope,
not ready.
It's not ready. Okay, and we'll jump to group C and come back to this later.
Sorry.
Yes. Sorry, it was a rhetorical question. All right, let's get that Twitch energy going. Salazar, Demifem, best of luck to both of you. Group B, let's take it away. Here we go. Oh, love that skin. So good.
Cool.
So good. Salazar running ahead with the food race right here. Demifem gonna need to grab their, I mean, they are staying small intentionally, but Salazar is just able to bully around so easily right now.
Really pressing that size advantage now.
Just pushing Demifem into the sauce. But
there
there's
it
food there.
is.
Ooh,
Hey.
but it doesn't matter.
Wow.
Extremely aggressive play from Salazar. You could just kind of see, so Demifem, was playing conservative, playing defensive, but Salazar knew they were well ahead with the food race, was controlling the non-sauce part of the board. Demifem is just deep in sauce and turns away from everything here, but love that Salazar is just even hyper aggressive, not even letting the sauce get the kill. Forces out of bounds in the top corner. Nicely done, Salazar. Nice effort, Penelope. Tough match.
Salazar is a very winning
Yes,
snake.
I was gonna say.
I'm pretty sure they were the first place for the elite.
They've been like top 3 in
Well,
most
okay,
ladders.
they're
they
very
heard about Battlesnake from some people, some friends who built Neater Snake. Joined in late October 2020, and then proceeded to win Veteran in Classic 2020, first place in Spring League 2021, finalist in the summer, and then first in the fall. Like, absolutely top tier.
Yeah, no, for sure. But Demifem with the top tier theming, top tier skins. Love to see it. But unfortunately, you were knocked out. Salazar's moving on. GG. Let's get Group C up and running here.
Oh, it's girls troop waffle.
Serpentor.
Yes,
Serpentor.
Serpentor and Stroop Waffle. So first of the generic light motorcycle snakes, going up against Serpentor. Anything about these snakes here? I know Stroop Waffle has been crushing it in the Discord for the past couple weeks. What's going on with Serpentor?
Yeah, so Serpentor is a Java snake. And I believe they were an elite finalist in the summer league this year. So full top tier snakes. Stroop Waffle obviously coming off that first place platinum win in the fall league. So probably the one to beat in this case.
All right. Well, Group C, head-to-head sudden death action. Let's see who's moving on to the quarterfinals. Here we go. Serpentor, slight food advantage early.
That generic light cycle action is very on point.
Yeah.
Ooh, Serpentor needs some food.
They get to it. Stroop Waffle with the food advantage, and they are using it to control the middle of the board pretty effectively.
Wow,
and
yeah.
Wow.
They were just in the middle the entire time.
Yeah.
Did a couple of very respectful dips into the sauce for food.
So Serpentor, it's kind of, they could have just continued down to lead themselves an alley back up. Stroop Waffle immediately just closes the space, cuts off the options, and
they went for that food. They could have maybe.
They don't even go for the head-to-head here. They're just, nah, see ya. I'm on to the next round.
Bye.
Nice game, Stroop Waffle. Serpentor, tough break. You'll get them next time. And that's Group C.
Alter saddle finishes with a generic light cycle style ending.
It's true. That actually
totally
is very on brand, which
Yeah.
I do appreciate.
Nice call out.
Very good stuff. Apparently, Stroop Waffle's doing their final university project on Battlesnake.
Awesome.
That's so cool.
sweet.
I love
You
that.
love to see it. You love to see it.
We had another snake, Niedersächsische Kreuzhatte. did like a master's paper.
Master's
They
thesis?
have like a master's paper. Yeah, that's like on Battlesnake. Very
Yeah,
cool.
you can find it online. It got linked in a couple of previous streams.
Amazing.
Yeah, there's an episode on it. Yeah, it goes into like deep learning and adversarial search algorithms. Good stuff. All right, Group D, we got Blackheart up against Beastneck Go. And again, our second generic light cycle snake. Beastneck Go was, remember they had a really good like center controlling kill in their last round here. Anything else about these two snakes we want to throw out into the
I mean, so Blackheart is a Lua snake. So a little exotic programming language there. And Blackheart is Scott, who's in Victoria. They've worked for Playtographer and Red Brick. But they wrote the, do you remember when the Red Brick snake went like 42-3 as a bounty snake program?
Yeah.
And then they did that write-up?
Yeah.
There's
Yes.
RoboSnake and then Son of RoboSnake.
Yeah, that's right.
I do.
Yeah.
I love that.
Uh-huh. So that's that's Blackheart and the developer behind that. And then Beastneck Go obviously we just saw play. So yeah.
Very cool.
Well, so this snake is written in Lua and hosted by Fly.io. Neat.
What is Fly.io? Is that
Hosting.
I've never heard of it. It's kind
Pull your
of
apps.
it's a hosting.
It
Yeah.
does.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it. Oh, there is a Fly.io tag in this now. Cool. All right. All right, Blackheart, Beastneck Go, head-to-head, sudden death, Group D. Who's moving on to the round of 16 or the quarterfinals? Let's find out. Here we go.
I'm really hoping for a match with Blackheart and the other generic light cycle.
You
No,
say that,
it
say
keeps
that, but
coming
it's gonna
possible.
suck.
It's gonna be so painful.
Yeah.
Beastneck
Go with the size advantage.
just
Oh.
slightly though. Really
Never
neck
mind.
and neck competition here. Beastneck Go much more concerned with controlling the center of the board than they are with collecting food. And as I say that, they stop doing it.
They come back. They came back.
yeah.
They know what's
Master
up.
Curse in action.
Yeah. Oh, and
Ooh, wow,
Blackheart
what?
times
Wow.
a
Where'd that come
jut
from?
in there.
What happened? I wasn't even. They do a nice dive. Look at this. Tasty
So
food.
yeah, so Beastneck Go is they're going for a very defensive, control the middle of the board, chase your own tail strategy, let your opponent mess themselves up. But Blackheart's too good to lose to that kind of strategy. They're a little more aggressive on the food. They get the size advantage, and it's all about timing the jut in on those really defensive turtling strategies, and they do exactly that. Beastneck Go is trying to tail chase. Blackheart knows it, and they time in on that perfect turn, go for the kill.
Done.
Look at this like anaconda move too. Like they've really
Yeah,
limited
constricting.
these necks. Like just
Yep.
wrapping them up and then goes for the head to head. Very cool move, Blackheart.
Yeah. So the generic light cycle dream is still alive. Let's see what the
Oh,
next
boy.
brackets look like.
Dream/nightmare?
Yeah.
Yeah. It would only be for one match, so
Yeah.
unless they wind up in the finals together.
Oh no! Why would you say that?
Just
Or prime the pump, just in case it happens.
No.
Oh, look at that. Ugh, look at that head. I don't know about that head.
Oh yes.
What is
it's pretty
it
cool.
even?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
it's really
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Okay, it's really cool. That is the House of Aileen head, one of what will be two House of Aileen heads because I won twice. But that's the evil eye one. So rad. Thanks, Nessagrab.
Well, so we got Nessagrav going up against Combat Reptile. Nessagrav, I know, is in the Twitch chat today, getting that Twitch energy going. Combat Reptile has had some great showings in the past little while. Can we just go over their accolades real quick? I think they.
Yeah, I mean, both of these snakes have been finalists in many leagues, but both still looking for wins. So some top place finishes. Nessagrav obviously has Aileen, but we can just skip over that. Both on AWS. And yeah, I mean, you know, one's a rust snake, one's a Java snake. So let's see how she does on this one.
Well, let's get into it. Group E, sudden death, combat reptile versus Nessagrev Gamma. Let's see who's getting through. Here we go. I love the.
It doesn't move. Are you when you press spacebar? Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Kudusk in chat saying combat reptile is absolutely terrifying in duels.
Oh, interesting.
They are running away with the food race right now. Nessagrev a little more conservative with the food that they're picking up, though. Oh, they almost forced them in a situation there, but combat reptile gets out, no problem. Combat reptile running away with the size advantage here.
Oh, that
When
could be it.
using it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Combat
wow.
reptile again. At this high tier of play, these snakes really know how to lean into that size advantage, and you can kind of just see combat reptile runs away with the food race and
Just closing off all the exits for Nessagrev.
exactly just hyper aggressive as soon as they sniff out a moment of weakness. And Nessagrev, I like that you went for the head-to-head if combat reptile were to slip up and give you a way out of there, but they did not. They went full aggression. And combat reptile, congrats for moving on. Nessagrev, GG, better off next time.
Nessagrev saying that combat reptile is apparently dominating the global duel.
Ooh.
Also, just want to say too that I've been seeing this a lot. Is that a lot of snakes written in programming languages that aren't the developers' language that they develop in for work. So
Oh,
yeah,
that's nice.
you know,
It's
if
like a
your
break.
your day job is C++, you're gonna try out Rust for Battlesnake.
Yeah, I think that's just like that's why there are so many Rust and Ghost snakes. This Battlesnake's a great way to like pick up a new language or learn a new skill or something. And
yeah, tell your friends if you're
Tell your
trying to get
friends,
into
Tell
it.
your friends, Battlesnake. You know, you want there's a new language you want to check out that looks extra spiffy. Why don't you make a Battlesnake?
Battlesnake.
There you go. What was the language that they had at the tournament at like UVic back in the day that I like never heard of? Do you remember the team I'm talking about? Small talk or something.
Oh, small talk.
Oh,
Is that what it was?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
there's the snake with small talk snake or something.
Is that this? Am I remembering that?
Yes,
language
you are.
right?
You are
okay,
remembering that, right? Yeah.
Small talk. Yeah.
Small talk.
And
Yeah, the
I
chat
think
knows.
they got into like the semis or something. I remember they got like pincer cut off into a wall, and I really wanted to see them in the finals. But yeah.
It's very cool when you use like languages that are. Less
We should have an
we love
all-time
that stuff.
leaderboard for highest ranking per language.
For
For
language.
language.
So if you want to like
Ooh.
find a way to get on the leaderboard, just pick a language no one's heard of before.
There you go.
Yeah. All right.
Who is this? Pruz?
Pruzzy, I think it is.
Pruzzy.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
we've never heard of him.
Pruz, V2. I mean, both of these snakes are absolute like veterans and mainstays of the game. Pruz, in terms of accolades and finishes, is like second to none at this point, I believe.
I have never seen that many trophies in a Battlesnake profile before. So
Yeah, just scroll down for
Yeah.
pages.
Yeah.
So yeah, Pruz, absolute juggernaut of the game. Whitish, absolute contender as well. In Twitch chat today, I believe. One of our,
trying to get that cursed tag off of his profile.
Unfortunately, this is not a group H though. This is a group F. So
Go F's in chat, everybody.
yeah, F's in chat, everyone.
Oh, come on. Poor Whitish. Come on. You never know. You never know it.
Yeah.
Anything is possible. And like for a long time, I feel like Pruz was not a very Royale snake. So you never know.
Yeah.
You know, we're only going to play one game and anything can happen.
Yeah.
The panic emoji snake.
panic
is
snake
so
emoji.
Good.
Panic snake emoji, nice.
This is the way to take Pruz out, is in the group stages. This Pruz, that is where they get knocked out. I mean, usually it's group stages with like 6 snakes on the board to have a little bit of chaos, but maybe the sauce will,
Take advantage of that sliver of RNG,
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, Group F, Pruz versus Whitish Meteor. Best of luck to both snakes. Let's see who's getting through. Here we go.
Okay. Starting off strong with that size advantage, whitish.
Yeah, that's definitely how you want to start against Peru's.
Yeah, you keep the size advantage on
Yeah,
them.
you don't want to be behind on the food race. Peru seems very chill about the food today. They're not really going super aggressive on it.
Ooh.
Whitish forcing them into the sauce there.
Wow.
Oh, Whitish gets
Yes!
it done.
I mean, you know, good game,
Yeah, yeah,
but
Good game,
Yeah.
Chris. Good game, Chris.
Great game, great
Totally good game. Good game.
Yeah,
it
Whitish.
was anybody's game. So
Anybody's game.
Gets it
And I kept
done
saying
today.
it, and it happened. Maybe
Yeah.
I have a caster bless.
Huh?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Should we take that tag off? Are they
Yeah.
playing the confetti?
Yeah, take that
Nice.
tag.
Playing the confetti. Whitish gets it done today. Curse broken. Curse tag removed. No,
Amazing.
we're not even in the quarterfinals.
Can we just go
yet.
back and just like check out that game a little bit? I mean,
Yeah, no,
like
let's-
this.
What
do
happened here? Whitish got the size advantage and then just kept it, and then
Yeah.
bullied Pruz into the sauce? Question mark.
So
It's
that
all
is
questions.
100%. You need to get the size advantage early
Yeah.
and hold on to it. Peru seemed very chill about the food though. Like they didn't really go aggressive on it. So interesting to see if there were tweaks that were made or what have you. But yeah, Whitish was double the size right here. You know,
Pruz
go-
isn't even going for that food.
no.
I mean, maybe
So
there
much
was
food.
optimizations based on Royale mode or something.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, and then
Here,
from here,
here's when it kind of started to.
their head on it. They're forcing them into the
Goes-
sauce.
yeah,
Cruz
down into the
just
sauce.
gets out of it there. They tail chase it. What Whitish is just like trying to get to that head to put pressure on. Doubles back to go. And then Peru's, yeah, right here. They're gonna be very low. Whitish is there right away to put pressure on.
Just puts him back in the sauce.
Forces him out.
Wow.
Nicely done.
Great summary from Battlesnake official. Peru's is dangerous when they have options, but Whitish limited their options. Get that size advantage, put the pressure on their head, and force them into the sauce.
It's a masterclass in beating a Pruz.
Yeah.
We love you, Pruz. But
Yeah.
good job,
We do.
Whitish.
You live long enough to see yourself become a villain. It's-
Right? Everybody loves an
It's-
underdog.
It's like the Patriots. Everyone hates the Patriots, right?
Yeah. Well,
Except for
many
the guy
reasons.
with the Patriots jersey.
Except certain
Uh,
people
Yeah.
who shall not be named.
All right.
Patriots
Group.
jersey, slippers, sweatpants.
Second to last game from this round here. We got Pea Eater going up against Sir Marvin.
Oh,
And,
yes, Sir Marvin.
I believe he
Nice,
still the
Confetti on the
confetti.
screen there.
I was the confetti still.
I do love the confetti, though. Just like, woo!
Yeah.
We're back at it.
Yeah.
All right.
Mid-competition hype.
So Sir Marvin, I believe, was a rust snake. I remember
That's
that
right.
piece. Pea Eater, any juice on the Pea Eater side there?
You remember Peter was the C++ and
Oh,
C++ plus Python.
Yeah,
Plus
nice.
Python.
Yeah.
C++.
Yeah.
Right, very cool. Well, Group G, 2 to go. Let's get into it. Sudden death, Pea Eater, Sir Marvin. Who's getting through? Let's find out. Here we go. Sir Marvin in chat. I don't think I see Pea Eater in there today.
Alex.
Sir Marvin getting ahead there with the food race early. Just chilling in the sauce there. But yeah, far ahead on the food race.
Ooh, very
Wow.
respectful dips.
Wow.
They really didn't have many options there, but they were able to time that
boy,
food.
boy,
Oh,
boy.
they're just timing it.
Oh,
What?
so strong.
That's
Oh, it's so
Come on.
stressful.
No,
Oh,
no,
wow.
no.
Yo, Marvin knows how to
What?
play this game mode.
What's going
Wow.
on?
Marvin is the sauce master.
What?
Ah, I'm
What?
on the edge of my seat. I can't handle this. It's my heart.
What's happening?
Just in the sauce for so long. Oh.
How have they not died?
Pea Eater also with a huge dive.
Oh my gosh.
Doesn't make it. Doesn't make it.
Oh
Sir
my God.
Marvin just sauce.
What in the heck was that
Regroup.
game?
Wow. What? How long? Some of these dives were like
I feel like we were
Had to be like-
in the sauce that entire game.
we were
Yeah.
in the sauce the entire game. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you could start up a barbecue restaurant with all that sauce.
Yeah, that was wild. So I mean, I think I got a little fixated watching Sir Marvin just navigate the sauce like a pro, but Peter was doing the same thing the entire game, and they were
It was
Peter
whoever you were watching at the time.
yeah,
was just saucing it up. What a saucy game.
it's a very
Very
saucy
saucy.
game. Yeah, Peter. So they were behind on the food race, but they did a good job of forcing Marvin into the sauce consistently. I mean, they were in the sauce this entire game themselves as well.
Just dodging and dipping, dodging,
So many-
and dipping and diving.
Look at it right here by Sir Marvin. Like all of these moves are down to the last possible food.
So many of
So,
them.
so here, Pea Eater is like, okay, you're like at least like 15, 20 turns away from being able to get back in, but they time these food pickups. Get
Yeah, they
back
time the food
inside.
pickups. I think that's fascinating that they're
Totally.
able to do that. You know,
Well,
they
So, yeah,
Not
Marvin was
wasting
the first one I've seen like really strategically pick and time
Right.
their dives out.
And just a reminder that Marvin does have that Royale tag
Yeah,
in there, like clearly optimized for this kind of game.
so cool.
Peter forced in again, and yeah, they're so far away from
Look how
having a hope
tiny
of
the
getting back
sauceless
inside.
space on
Yeah.
the board is tiny at this point.
They get, they could have got back in, but Marvin's there waiting for a head-to-head.
Just filling up all the board.
They're just
Marvin.
so deep in the sauce at this point, and yeah, it's
Tough.
starved out.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Nicely
that
done,
that was
Larax.
super fun.
So cool.
All right. I believe we have one more
Brackets.
game left here. All
Group
right.
H, another
Last game, Group H. We have one H in this group here
Only
right
one
now.
H.
It's pretty
They're
low
trying
tier
to trick
H.
us by
Low
like, you
tier
know,
H.
low tier H.
Yeah. All right, Devious Devin Business Snail up against Gadiuka. Last game of the yeah, so last game of round 2 here. Sorry, I was just reading what Larax was saying in chat there. I'm interested. But yeah, let's get this game going here. Devious Devin versus Gadiuka. Last chance of getting into the quarterfinals. Let's see who's getting through. Here we go.
Devious Devin, all business.
All business. Nice even food race so far. No snake. Tuned super. Oh, in there. That was
Devin, no.
probably not what Devin wanted to do.
They did this happen? We've seen this with another snake too, where they kind of got sauced and then just stayed in the sauce.
They just were a little too sauced there.
A little too sauced. Trying to pull a Sir Marvin and didn't quite have the
Food is
sauce
necessary.
smarts.
Yeah, they got too hyped watching that last game.
Right.
And they're
They're like,
yeah,
the
let's just
characters
chill
love
in the sauce
dives.
for-
Let's hang out in the sauce.
Unfortunate, Corey. Yeah, not sure what happened there. But Gadiuka, you're moving on to the next round. Yeah, sauce. I love the sauce emoji. It's just great.
Lots of good sauce
Alter
talk in
saddle.
the chat
Yeah,
also.
All right.
This is how it works.
All right, this is round 2 on the books. Let's get a quick peek at the brackets. Let's see who got. We don't have our generic light cycle round just yet.
Thank goodness.
I'm hoping for that final match.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
boy.
So quarterfinal A, we have Whitish Meteor up against Sir Marvin.
Ooh.
Quarterfinal B is Blackheart versus Gadiuka. Quarterfinal C is Shroop Waffle versus Nomble Gomble. And D is Combat Reptile versus Salazar Slytherin. There's really no easy brackets to
No.
get dropped into. at
Yeah,
this point.
we're getting to the place. I mean, it's always been the tippy top tier of Boombas, so this has been hard on everyone, but it's starting to get very, very good. Very good games to watch.
All right.
Let's get in there.
Let's get match number 1 up and running here. And this is Sir Marvin versus Whitish Meteor. Yeah, Sir Marvin looking like an absolute wizard
bro.
in the sauce. Sauce wizard.
Sauce wizard versus the
Sauce
defeater of
wizard.
Cruz. This is
This can't be understated. White is just coming off an underdog win against Cruz. Sir Marvin's been dominating the 1v1 leaderboard. Can Whitish do it again?
Yeah, if Whitish gets through here, their path to the finals is like, strength of schedule, like one of the toughest schedules to make it through here. But they just took Cruz out. This was an RPG. They just gained 3 levels off that kill. And
Whitish with that stressed snake emoji again.
But yeah, Sir Marvin, maybe the snake I've had the most fun watching today. I mean, I think Whitish will appreciate if I talk about Marvin a little bit more before we jump into the game here.
Who will be happy?
Yeah. Who?
Generic white meteor snake.
Generic white falling rock.
Falling space rock snake.
What are we doing here? All right, quarterfinal A. We got Sir Marvin head to head with Whitish Meteor. Sudden death going into the semifinal here, both in the Twitch chat. You'll love to see it. Let's see who's getting through. I'm excited. I'm really stoked for these games, to be totally honest. All right,
this is very exciting.
Let's get into it. Sir Marvin versus Whitish Meteor. Who's getting through? Let's find out. Oh man,
Whitish, if you do win this, you can just give Marvin your curse tag. Sir Marvin
already in the
Already
sauce.
in the sauce.
Turn 50, takes like a 10 turn dive just cause.
Yeah.
No.
If you're not gonna take that food in the sauce, I will.
Sir Marvin just willing to.
Oh, what?
Yeah, they time it. They time it so well.
Yeah.
Like it's like to them it's not risky because they have it pre-calculated, but it's just stressful.
I know we're just watching the bar just drop.
I couldn't even
Where
see
did
what
it even
happened.
go?
Sir Whitish died in the top right.
Oh my god,
Oh,
yeah.
look at Whitish is just living in the sauce. There's no food over there though.
Whitish is already impossible to see. In the sauce, they're even more impossible. So they grab this food here. And I think what happened here?
They're going up. I can see them going up.
Yeah.
They're following Sir Marvin's tail, just one off there. Yeah. You're close. Right there. You got it. You got it.
But then after they get the food.
Like they timed this food.
But then there's nowhere to go.
Went down.
They had to get out, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah,
they did get out.
3 they could have. Well, they did, but then there's no room here.
There's nowhere to go.
So they could have tried to go down. They would have been just completely starved out at that point.
There's really just no choice. They're in the sauce. There's only a tiny sliver of sauceless space, and there's no food anywhere.
Yeah. And while Whitish is dealing with this, Marvin is like perfectly winding and timing these food pickups over here. And
just
Whitish
killing time in the sauce.
Runs out. I believe their last move was into this one here. You can't see it at all though. Whitish, GG, Sir Marvin.
Really
great performance from both snakes here. Man, these games are fun to watch. I love last couple rounds of Elite. It's a great time.
I'm really interested to maybe dive in at some point in the future, or maybe it's another stream that dives into what this length advantage heuristic that Sir Marvin's using. So I guess like changes their behavior based on how much of a size advantage they have.
Ooh, that makes a lot of sense.
That's
that makes a lot of sense. You just have so many more options in terms of like pushing snakes around when you have the size advantage.
Totally.
Especially at the top tier level. I do think like when we see the earlier games, it's more likely for snakes of the same size to like collide or do things like just not care that the larger snake is close to them. But like elite snakes tend to know that you're a larger snake and that they should stay away from you. And that means you can push them out of like in Royale, out of the sauceless zone. The sauceless zone.
Right. Quarterfinal B. We have first of our generic light cycle snakes in Blackheart going up against Gadiuka, who took out Business Snail in a very quick match last round. Anything to say about these snakes at this point?
Maybe nothing that we haven't already said. Battle of two Canadian snakes.
There we go. Smolsko in chat, I believe. I don't think I know if Gadiuka is in chat or not. But yeah, last chance to get into the game, into the semifinals here. Blackheart, Gadiuka, Sudden Death. Let's take it away. Right. Nice chill start to the game here. Relatively even size advantage. Gadiuka forcing Blackheart really hard over to the side early on. They do have that size advantage.
Just a nice respectful dive into the sauce by Gadiuka.
Blackheart navigating some.
Yeah. So it'll be a tight move up there. Gadiuka double the side. Oh, and Blackheart.
Oh, hate to
Look,
see it.
they're so close to the food too. Oh, they're so close.
One away. Yeah, what was it? They could have gone right and grabbed the food over there and then made it up to the top.
I don't think that. Yeah, 5 moves is too many for 6 moves. Is it?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
it's
5 is fine.
15 health per
Right.
move. But yeah, it's this here, a little bit of indecisiveness in and out of the sauce. I guess here, yeah, they didn't want to risk a head-to-head with Gadiuka, so they were kind of forced into the sauce. Gadiuka didn't challenge either of those squares, but it was just enough for Blackheart to not be able to make it to food. So Gadiuka, well played. You've killed the generic light cycle mirror match.
Mirror match potential.
Dream/nightmare. But yeah, nicely done. Quarterfinal C. So Nomble
Okay.
Gomble and Stroop Waffle. Other generic light cycle and Stroop Waffle and Nomble Gomble with the kind of chill derpy theming there. Baby blue coloration, love to see it.
So friendly.
Yeah.
Both of these snakes on Linode. Is that how you pronounce it? Linode? Linode?
I feel like I never know how to say
Pick
these
one.
things because I only ever read them.
Right.
You know?
I feel like there's a lot of tech things like that where you read
Yeah.
it so many times and you're like, yeah, this GIF or regex or whatever it is.
All right, on that quarterfinal C, Stroop versus Nomble. Are either of these in chat? I'm not sure if I saw them today, but Stroop Waffle is, yeah, nice
Waffles,
Stroop
yeah.
Waffles here. But yeah, Sudden Death trying to punch that ticket into the semi-finals. Best of luck to both snakes. Let's take it away. Here we go. Both of these snakes thinking long and hard, both averaging roughly a 450 millisecond response.
Thoughtful snakes.
Very
Nomble with
very
that
thoughtful
472 millisecond just
Just
existing on the edge of danger.
Look at all this food on the board.
so Nomble had a chance to catch up on the food race. They're gonna be forced
Oh.
to here.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no,
Oh,
Stroop's so
Stroop.
low
Wow.
there.
Light cycles them again. Is this why they picked the generic light cycle skin? Because this is how they've been knocking snakes out, right?
Yeah, guess so. They're just cutting the board off and walks
no,
away.
Gobble, no.
Nomble just
So-
bossed
yeah.
a little too close to the sun.
Yeah, so a little mess up from Nomble there. They could have gone straight down and looped back up and found a way out. There's enough food for them to kind of pick that path out, but I
They
think
go-
basing their turns on there being a path out the bottom, which Stroop very quickly cut off and
Rough.
removed as an option. So well played, Stroop.
Good.
Staying on theme with your cutoffs as well. Love to see that.
GG.
GG.
That's
And,
right.
yeah, Nomble, better luck next time. All right, last quarterfinal match coming at you, and this is 2 heavy hitters. Combat
wow.
Reptile against Salazar Slytherin. I know I said that there's no easy brackets, but this is like maybe one of the like better match toppest, tier brackets here.
Opposite tier brackets,
The
yes.
TPD toppest tier.
Yeah, these are
Potentially. the tippity
highly
top.
competitive snakes. This could very well have been a final here today, but here we're getting it in the corners. Combat Reptile versus Salazar Slytherin. Head to head, sudden death. Let's find out. Last game of the quarterfinals. Who is getting through? Here we go. Very like Halloween vibes. Was that
Oh,
just
yeah.
me? Yeah.
Yeah. it's
And
just
is it-
Halloween.
So is it all semis get prizes?
Yeah. All,
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all size is nice.
It's important.
So very close size race here. Combat Reptile doing a good job controlling the middle. Salazar a little bit more aggressive on the food. Oh, and Combat Reptile gets the inside track on Salazar there.
Wow.
So yeah, Combat throughout this whole game had a bit of a better job of controlling the middle of the board. Salazar was kind of forced to go grab food around the outskirts. And see right
Lots
here,
of
all that
food spawns. Good food spawns for Combat Reptile.
Yeah. So and when you're in the middle, you have better coverage of the food spawn, so you have a bit more control of it, and that's, you know, Combat got that right there. Got a size. They didn't even get the third food. They just got one ahead in the size advantage, and then just zeroed in on Salazar.
Wow, nicely done, Ambadoom. Ambadoom's in chat.
Yeah,
props.
So quick game there, but that's what you get when you have two highly tuned aggressive snakes that know how to go for kills once they get the size advantage. Salazar, better luck next time. Combat Reptile, impressive stuff. Looking forward to these semifinals. It's
a great note from Jay Lafayette, which is the Nomble Gobble's creator. Nomble Gobble went out doing what he loved, eating lots of food in the sauce. And we did see, I know in the Snake Pit Live, we've seen some Nomble Gobble do some great dives. So GG. But now we're in the semifinals. It's right. Look at these snakes.
Finals. We have Gadiuka versus Sir Marvin and Combat Reptile versus Stroop Waffle.
Ooh.
So we're gonna do some predictions in the Twitch chats.
Sure, yeah, let's do it.
Let's also get some predictions in the booth here.
So what do we got first? Gadiuka versus Sir Marvin. That's like Gadiuka. I feel like I don't really know them as well, but I guess because it's just kind of easy to know Sir Marvin because they're doing the dives. But Gadiuka is a very winning snake. But like, what's their thing? How have they been winning so much?
Yeah, I'm just thinking like they won against Blackheart.
That's no small feat.
Yeah, they took down Blackheart. Their path to the finals was Blackheart, Business Snail, I believe.
Maybe Business Snail,
That's
okay.
Right.
And Business Snail kind of had a bit of a blip and died really early. So, and then they were against Hydra, Ias, Locutus. So they've had some good games, but I feel like they haven't been challenged by the, like the past tournament winners, like Combat Reptile might have been. Sir Marvin took down Whitish. They took down Pea Eater. And they took down Secret Snake.
Oh yeah, Secret Snake is that's a tough route to the final. I feel like it's hard not to go with Sir Marvin for this.
They're also just so fun to.
They're so fun to watch.
Let's look at Combat Reptile's path.
Yeah. So can we get some picks on the semifinal A first?
I gotta go with Sir Marvin. I gotta go with Sir Marvin. It's so hard not to. The deep sauce dives, the sauce pro. Like it's just hard not to think that that's going to be a huge advantage.
Yeah, I gotta go Sir Marvin as well. They've just been so dominant.
And I hate to go a 3 for here, but yeah, Sir Marvin just they seem to be able to. They're a sauce wizard. That's
a sauce wizard. That's right.
And I don't see that stopping this round. Gadiuka again. We might not have seen them challenged as all the way to their potential, so I could see the upset, but I gotta go Marvin here.
They're a bit of an unknown for sure.
Yeah,
there is that totally. Level of like they're a bit of an unknown, so you never know.
All right, semifinal B. Combat Reptile, their path to the finals was they took down Salazar Slytherin.
Ooh, that's pretty juicy.
Nessagrev.
Also a classic. Good snake.
And then they had the bye in the first round.
Stroop
Waffle.
Stroop Waffle has been light cycling people for.
Yeah. They took down Nomble Gomble, Serpentor, and Pachivedo.
I think that was closer. I think we were
closer. And they've also just been bodying snakes in the Discord all week. So this one I feel is a bit tougher to call. Chris, what's your take on this one here?
On the semifinal B?
Yeah, Combat Reptile versus Stroop Waffle.
That's tough, but I think I got to go Combat Reptile. I just think that the play's been a little bit more aggressive. And an orange on orange final seems fitting.
You're just going purely for the color,
Yeah.
the color combo. I love that.
Yeah.
I'm going with Stroopwafel because I love the way that they're getting wins. I think is really very pro moves. Like when you're doing that and you're cutting snakes off and you're thinking ahead, I'm on board with that. I think Stroopwafel is very smart, forward-thinking snake.
Yep.
So I think the prediction in chat ended, but it was looking at 10-1 odds for Sir Marvin. So whoever's voting on Gaduka stands to win a bunch.
Yeah. And that's just it too.
Points.
Is Sir Marvin? We've seen some longer, exciting games, so they've gotten all the spotlight. But Gadyuka's likely flying under the radar here. So I think they're saying,
they are here in the semifinal game.
Yeah.
They did make it here.
Yeah. All right. I think we're all ready to jump into it here. And yes,
Dance.
just
We're busy enhancing the board.
enhancing the board. All right,
Enhance.
Gadyuka, Sir Marvin, still sudden death here. So, one and done. Gadyuka versus Sir Marvin. Can the person in Twitch chat cash in big time on those Twitch points on that bet there?
Can definitely.
Can Sir Marvin continue their sauce wizardry and make their way to the final? Or will Gadyuka beat the black horse and, pull off the... I don't even know it's an upset. I think we've just seen a little less of them today. They did have some great victories to make it here. So, let's just get into it. Let the play speak for itself. Y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, Gadyuka, Sir Marvin, sudden death. Here we go.
Oh,
Ooh, just a dance around that middle food.
both snakes.
Nice even food race here.
Oh. Yeah, Sir Marvin just living up to their past, just doing very respectful dips.
Yeah. They're very aggressive on the food. Like they. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You saw them.
Okay.
They timed the turns. Like,
Ooh.
yeah.
Oh man. Oh geez.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, they're very aggressive getting food, and they will like go into this. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Gadyuka times out there.
What happened here?
what happened
Did they get a
there?
timeout? What? Sir Marvin's just been like eating all the food in the world, and then all of a sudden,
I think just slipped up in the sauce there.
they
Too
slipped
bad.
up in the sauce. They should have gone up.
Yeah, no, they could
Yeah.
have made it to that food.
They didn't go. Yeah, they didn't go directly to the food.
They had
we
dip
always-
turned on, but not dive.
We always
Yeah.
underestimate the pressure factor of these semifinal games. An algorithm, very likely
They feel
will
it. They
will
know.
just have a blip if you're feeling like you're in a, high stress, high pressure
High
situation.
stressor.
A
High
high
st-
stressor. No,
Yeah.
high stressor.
Yeah,
It's
that's-
pressure and stress.
But Sir Marvin, moving on to the finals. Love to see it. Sorry to that one person that didn't vote for Sir Marvin. But yeah, Gadyuka, great showing, fantastic tournament. But Sir Marvin is moving on to the finals.
We're going to see more of their diving, their sauce dives.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this final because either of these snakes in this B group here is going to result in a good finals, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, let's get a
Also-
Twitch prediction up.
get a Twitch prediction up and mention that Gadyuka, you got dipped out of the semifinals, but you do get to walk away with a $375.
Yes.
It looks like the wrong
seeming to
Twitch
be-
prediction is up. Maybe
Oh, who did that? I wonder who could have made that error. Chris?
yep. 1 second.
We're new to this predictions thing. I really like that we get predictions though. It's very nice to see.
All right, yeah, we got another Twitch prediction one coming up for you. 1 sec.
Give it a minute. Yeah, $375 gift card to Gadyuka. Thank you for showing us all of your sweet moves.
What are you guys thinking about this one?
I believe what is this up here? So I mean, I think so. Chris said he's expecting Combat Reptile. I said Aileen said Stroop Waffle. I don't think I got my pick in yet. I think that like based on the games I've seen here today, I'm leaning Combat Reptile, but the rep that Stroop Waffle has developed from Discord is also kind of scary. My gut is going Combat Reptile, but I think it's a total coin flip on these here. But I will lock in Combat Reptile as my vote here.
You do have
today.
to choose.
Yeah.
You have to choose.
This is cool. Stroop got started during the Guts hackathon in 2021. Either of you know what that is?
I don't remember what that was.
The Guts.
Do not.
Glasgow University.
Glasgow.
Nice.
Very cool. That you
Glasgow.
had a little hackathon.
That's my best
Yeah.
Scottish accent.
Please
That
give
was
us more. Give us
Yeah,
more.
no, we
Chris.
need more of that. Please.
Glasgow.
No. Oh,
No?
it's so bad.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, we have a
Can
prediction
you
up.
cast the next game in a Scottish accent?
And I don't know if you can even call that a Scottish accent. What is the Twitch? What do y'all think? Who's gonna win this?
Let's see.
A lot
With
of
a
votes for
big-
Combat Reptile. Am I voting for the underdog? I believe in you, Stroop Waffle.
Yeah, I think this is closer than Twitch chat is showing it right now. I think if you're playing the odds, a nice, bet on Stroop Waffle right now is a, fiscally responsible decision.
gamble with your internet points.
Yeah, there's a lot of points on Combat Reptile right now. Yeah. Oh yeah, interesting. Yeah, 5 people are on Combat Reptile, but 10 are on Stroop Waffle. But someone's all in on Combat Reptile, so
Okay, 60,000 points on Combat Reptile. Okay.
in this economy, oh,
This economy?
In this points economy, I'm putting in a vote.
I just put in a vote.
I'm putting in a vote for my Stroop Waffle. They're just delicious. Have you ever had a Stroop Waffle?
yeah, they are delicious. Absolutely.
Oh, Chris,
I have
shaking
not.
your head.
I don't think I have.
It's like a little waffly caramel guy you put on top of your tea, and then it's
Ooh.
hot and gooey.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, you have them. They're the best. I had to stop buying them because I would just eat a package, and it was just this is bad.
Also, Joe is calling us out on mispronouncing Glasgow. Is it Glasgow? I
It's
remember
Glasgow.
Glasgow.
Glasgow?
Glasgow.
Joe. We're physically hurting him.
I feel like I
with
learned this
our-
at one point, but I've just
I'm
forgotten.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Glasgow.
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 Oh, that's it. Yep.
Glasgow.
Yeah.
Glasgow. Glasgow. Like small scope, but with
Joe
more
is
cheese.
just writhing on the ground. Right now.
Oh, all right. We got 20 seconds left on this. Get your predictions in, y'all.
Get your
Whip out
votes
your
in.
crystal ball. It's crystal season.
Everyone's got a crystal ball.
Everyone's
that
got a
they're ready
crystal
to-
ball.
Alien.
Crystals.
Yeah. I
This
know.
is how I won
Yeah.
with all my crystals. This is how I won the Cast Your Crown.
Do you have a crystal ball that you could get onto stream within 10 seconds, Aileen?
This is actually one thing I don't have because they're kind of dangerous. When you have like a little globe of glass, it's a great way to set your house.
You mean like being able to see the future and
No, you can
altering the
set your house on
timeline is
fire.
dangerous? Is that
if
what
the
you're
light hits it,
talking
if the
about?
sunlight hits it wrong, you just set your house right on fire. So,
Oh,
I mean, that
really?
too. That too.
yeah.
Well,
Oh,
that's why you
wow.
have
But
to,
also because
that's why you need a little
spirits-
velvet hood for it. That's what you're.
Yeah, you gotta get just like in
Okay, we gotta get
Lord of the
games
Rings.
here.
Yeah.
So what were the final results on the Twitch? I don't think I have it up here. Anyways, I think Stroop Waffle had more votes. Combat Reptile had more points. It's a coin flip. I'm excited for this one. Combat Reptile, Stroop Waffle, one game to determine who is getting into the finals. Let's get into it. Here we go.
So exciting.
Oh, interesting.
Waffle now.
And both snakes are thinking hard here, both plus 400 milliseconds.
Ooh, thoughtful snakes.
Dead even race. No one camping the middle yet, but both trying to return to it and control it where they can. Combat slightly ahead on the food race right now. Stroop more controlling the middle.
I see.
Ooh.
Look at that. Those dips by Combat Reptile just tells me that they're totally
Oh,
comfortable.
and they get the head-to-head.
Oh.
There's that size advantage.
All
Oh,
right.
It's the Judin.
Wow. The
True.
Judin.
They didn't account for the
True.
head-to-head Judin there.
You couldn't
Wait,
follow your
no.
tail there. You had to run away.
No.
Ah,
Wait, we got
no,
some
Stroop.
constrictor action happening here. Almost completely
Fascinating.
encircled by combat. And yeah, Stroop,
Look at
yeah, had to go
Anaconda
up,
move.
had to go right. Combat Reptile, aggressive at the right time. Gets that head-to-head.
Nicely done.
Big GG's, Stroop. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. The Judin is the tough one. That's really it's an honorable way to go.
Yeah. Well, we have orange v orange final here. Like Chris, I think you said that's what you were how you did your votes.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
I lost all my internet points.
Yeah. No. Starting back from nothing. So bringing up the brackets here one last time. Combat Reptile versus Sir Marvin. It has been a journey. Both of these snakes have they've been quite impressive in all of their games. Sir Marvin does it in a bit of a flashier way, I feel, with the like perfectly timed sauce dives.
Yes.
Combat Reptile is just killer fundamentals, and just they equally get this game mode, and have just been kind of dominating their games as well.
And remember, they are dominating that duel leaderboard. So
That's
I mean,
true. Yeah.
Took down Salazar, took down Nesagrev. They had the bye coming into it.
Yep.
taking down Salazar and Nesagrev, I know we've seen some really good action from Sir Marvin today, but just that track record makes me think that they might have this one.
Yeah, I mean, Combat Reptile is, on paper, the snake to beat here.
I do
Sir
think so, yeah.
Sir Marvin has just had a highlight reel day, we'll say.
Highlight reel day. That is a
Yeah,
great way
yeah.
to put it. Yeah. Final prediction is up. Let's see, what do y'all think? What we think is very doesn't really matter. What do y'all think?
Yeah. Chris, do you want to get a prediction in here? Combat or Sir Marvin? I think you're leaning.
I'm gonna go combat. And I'm gonna dump all of my remaining points into it.
All of your remaining points?
All my
Wow.
well, I don't know. Sir Marvin doesn't have any. I hope I'm not influencing the Twitch chat. This is just.
I'm going with Sir Marvin. I think that the way that they play, they'll get the size of, this is my prediction. They will get the size advantage early, and then they will keep it, and that'll just ruin Combat Reptile's plans.
Somebody
That's
just dumped in 30K into a single bet for Combat Reptile.
What?
Yeah.
So
my head is telling me Combat Reptile. My heart is telling me Sir Marvin. But I'm gonna put my vote with oh man, there's 100K on Combat Reptile right now. Yeah.
Okay.
I think Combat Reptile on paper is the snake to win, but I'm gonna go put my vote with Sir Marvin because I want to see some more highlight reel.
I want to see some more highlight.
I just
reel
want this
stuff.
to go to 5 games. Again, we're in the finals. This is first to 3 wins, so
I mean, it's a big deal. Reiterating here that the winner is walking away with $1,500 and a sweet trophy. The second place is still $750 in gift
but a
cards.
difference of $750 and a trophy.
Yeah.
You want to win this. You
wanna win that
wins.
trophy.
Yeah.
Win them.
And then just confirming that this Twitch prediction is for the entire the whole thing. So it's not just that first game. It's going to be the winner of the tournament. Combat Reptile in the slightly more burnt orange.
The orange final.
Yeah, the thing to remember here is Sir Marvin is the Dune worm head. I mean, generic space
Generic
desert
spice.
planet spice.
Spice.
Up against the
Pumpkin spice planet.
regular snake tongue pumpkin spice planet. Nice. Shout out to Nesagrev, gifting some final subs in the Twitch chat. Thank you, Nesagrev.
I love it.
Love to see it. Getting that Twitch hype going. But yeah, finals, game 1. Do you want to count? I want to count these down. I'm stoked for this match here.
We got to count down. We got to do a countdown.
We'll count down this, and then if we get to a game 5, we'll do a game 5 countdown. It's game 5, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna count down from 5. Should we get into it?
Do it.
I'm ready. Let's do
I'm
it.
ready.
All right, counting down from 5.
5.
5,
5,
4,
4,
3, 2, 1.
1. Battlesnake.
All right, here we go. Marvin with the size advantage early here. Is Aileen's prediction
Yes.
gonna hold up?
Yes, it will.
They are hyper aggressive on that food collection, sauce or no sauce. Combat Reptile catching up a little bit, but Marvin staying the aggressor.
Just sauce to sauce. Like that's just no problem. Oh.
I feel like Combat Reptile is doing a better job of controlling the center, but that doesn't really matter to Sir Marvin, who loves the sauce.
Oh,
Sir Marvin.
oh, they're little.
There it
teams.
is.
Okay.
Wow.
So right there, so Marvin got the size advantage, like Aileen predicted, but Combat Reptile did a really good job of controlling the middle of the board,
Yes, it does matter.
normally Sir Marvin loves, but you know, sometimes the food spawns just don't line up the right way.
I feel like that was a large part of it here. The other part of being large is that like food doesn't spawn in a snake. So like Sir Marvin's owning this part of the board, but like the food is not going to spawn down there anymore because he's filling it up. Like,
Yeah. So they do get their food here. They're both back to full right now. But going right is a bit of a death sentence, even though there is 2 food over there. So they do go left. They chose not to go down here, which is interesting. They chose to go for the food, it looks like.
oh, and look at all the food that spawns on the other side.
Yeah,
if they had
yeah.
only gone that way.
Yeah, I think this move right here, if they went
That was it.
down, yeah, maybe even still, so they down and trying to time the jut in was maybe the move, because they did have the size advantage, but they go for it, and then they're just deep in the sauce. Combat Reptile times the turnaround, gets to get back onto sauceless ground, and Marvin just no food over there.
I feel like
So
Marvin isn't super aggressive.
They're aggressive on the food collection, but they're not aggressive on going for kills once they get the size lead.
Yeah.
Especially not compared to some of these other snakes.
Yeah.
All
Maybe
right.
that could be the final bit to really cinch them.
Yeah.
So they could have, there was some opportunity there to bully Combat Reptile around or go for head-to-head more.
Yeah. All right. Game 1 locked in. Combat Reptile up 1-0. And again, it's first to 3 wins. So at least 2 more games here, as many as 4 more. Right. Game 2. Let's see if Sir Marvin can get on the board here or if Combat Reptile will start running away with it. Let's find out. Here we go.
Keep wanting to say Sir Reptile or Combat Marvin.
Sir Reptile, Combat Marvin.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay,
boy.
That aggression.
Marvin is
Keeping
ahead on the
Marvin.
size advantage, but they're just being
Oh.
forced.
Oh.
Come on,
Wow.
Marvin.
Combat
Wow.
Reptile, super impressive board control
Yes.
behind on the food race.
Oh
And-
my
But
goodness.
Combat
Oh
Reptile
my
is just
goodness.
taking advantage
Marvin
of the
is-
fact that Marvin is always in the sauce.
But Marvin is so ahead right now on the food race, and that they've got control of the sauceless space.
Oh, they've pushed. No.
Oh wow.
Combat Reptile
Oh,
gets
wow.
back in.
Oh, that's
No,
it.
that's it.
That's
no.
Oh my God.
Oh
These are wild games.
wow.
My heart.
The battle royale mode has existed for a while, and we knew that it was going to take a while for snakes to really embrace it as a game mode and start to hyper optimize it. And I think that's what we're seeing here.
It's finally happened.
Yeah.
People are optimizing the sauce. It's
So-
sauce.
The sauce flows.
To Nick.
Sauce flows. So yeah, this was just extremely impressive by Combat Reptile. way behind on the food race, but they're still bullying Marvin around the board and controlling the center and keeping Marvin in the sauce and minimizing their options.
Yeah, the size advantage. Someone in chat says this with Combat Reptile, food and size advantage doesn't seem to help you that much. Their board control is just so powerful.
And I mean, Marvin of any snake is the snake that's most at home being forced into the sauce, but you can only do that dance for so long. So I mean, around here, Sir Marvin was able to regain control of the sauceless part of the board.
And look at Combat Reptiles doing a great dive here.
Yeah, they're able to time.
Just catching up on the food.
And then from right here, they're like perfectly positioned to retake control of the sauceless parts. Combat Reptile is just so far from home here. They need help with the food spawn here. They do not get it. And Combat Reptile goes up 2-0. All right, game 2. We're gonna see a sweep.
Great games. We
Great
might
games.
see a sweep. This is a possible final. Is that right? This is a possible final. This could be if Combat Reptile takes this, then we're done here.
I like the spawn. It's nice and symmetrical.
Yeah.
Ooh, yes, this is good RNG right here.
Could be a reverse sweep though. That's what we're getting calls for in the Twitch chat.
The reverse sweep. Ooh.
Yeah. So, I mean,
And based on the games we've seen, like it's totally possible. It's not like
I think
either
Sir
of them have
Marvin
been...
gets some good food spawns in the sauce, and it's on. Like,
Yep.
100%. They need to do a better job of controlling that board and putting
They do.
Reptile into dangerous situations. They're
Yeah.
kind of giving Reptile,
A lot
pick
of
of their
space.
moves and letting them execute on their own strategy, which
Yeah.
hasn't worked out for the first 2 games. Let's see if they can turn it around for game 3. Only one way to find out. Let's get into it. Combat Reptile, Sir Marvin. If Combat Reptile wins, we're all done. They're the champion. If Sir Marvin wins, we keep going. Let's find out. Here we go.
Sir Marvin just going straight for that center food.
Yeah, that's it right there. Marvin went straight for food.
Yeah.
Combat Reptile went straight for the middle of the board to play the positioning.
That's
And they're-
so interesting. That's
and they're-
such a perfect example of that's a microcosm of what's been happening this whole time.
Yeah, and they were doing it again right there. Exactly here. They're controlling the middle, and if you control the middle in Royale, there's like just not much room to work with.
Not those who control the spice sauce. Sorry, I saw Dune a couple times.
Oh yeah, did you? Oh boy, Sir Marvin's got some food in the sauce. Needs to on this board. Oh no!
And that's gonna be it.
That's
Combat
it.
Reptile
Wow.
gets it done. 3 games, extremely impressive. Sir Marvin, a wizard in the sauce, but too much sauce is, it's taking you down a bad road. Combat Reptile, congrats! You had a fantastic tournament.
Really well played.
Absolutely, just dominant strategy. Clearly, again, Chris, like you were saying, this game mode is at a point now where some snakes are just truly dialed into it, and we really got to see that in this finals here today. Marvin, again, wizard of navigating the sauce, but Combat Reptile, a absolute master of forcing their opponents into it.
Yeah,
and
and not afraid to dive into the sauce themselves.
Yeah.
So that meant there was less food in the sauce for Sir Marvin to just survive on.
Absolutely. Let's just, play a couple.
I think this whole tournament is going to inspire a whole bunch of people to
Look at
start to
how-
roll sauce wizards in their next D&D
Sauce
campaigns.
wizards. Yeah. Look at how long Combat Reptile is in the sauce. He chooses the sauce. They choose the sauce.
Choose the sauce.
They choose sauce.
I chose
Whatever
the
it takes
sauce.
to own the board, I think Combat Reptile does that. Like area control still is so important, especially with Royale.
So and just to highlight like the optimized play here. So Combat Reptile, they're super low on health. They come back in, but they know that this is all about like biding your time and having safe moves. So they don't get the food right away. They're circling the food as they go down from 3 health to 2 health, and they get it on the last possible turn to optimize their time spent alive. And then Sir Marvin
Take 3 moves in the sauce.
Yeah.
I feel like Sir Marvin's waiting for Combat Reptile to make a mistake. So they're killing time in the sauce, waiting for Combat Reptile to make a mistake, and Combat Reptile just doesn't make mistakes.
Yeah.
Can you just actually go back like 5 moves? Okay. So if that food wasn't exactly where it is, Combat Reptile loses this match. Like they just
Look at
get
that.
to
Yeah,
Oh,
they
it
get
was-
to it.
Totally.
Yeah.
And even after getting that food, like if Marvin was able to get a food spawn here, they probably win because Combat Reptile is too far away from food there as well.
Yeah.
So it's a game of inches when it comes down to these
really is.
last few turns.
Somebody asking in chat what Combat Reptile won, Aileen.
Combat Reptile is our champion, our #1 winner, and they get a $1,500 in a gift card and a juicy trophy with a medal in it.
Juicy trophy.
Nice.
I don't know the size of it. It could be huge. It could be small. I'm gonna assume it's like bookshelf size. So, but I'd love to see it when they get it in their house.
Well, that was a heck of a lot of fun. Combat Reptile, Sir Marvin, both some fantastic snakes, some super fun games to watch today. But that is it for our 2022 Winter Classic Invitational Elite Tournament. So a couple of closing words here. We did mention earlier on that we were going to give away a code for a free head and tail, and that's going to be entered into Twitch chat in just a second here. Go to play.battlesnake.com/redeem, and the code is eggnog. So there
Love
you
it.
go. So yeah, definitely hit that up. Don't miss out on those free heads and tails. And just want to give one final shout out to our partners, AWS, RBC, GitHub, for making all this possible. It's been a super fun year of Battlesnake. And on that note, this is the end of Battlesnake for 2021. We're going to be taking a couple week hiatus while we plan for the new year and take some well-deserved time off. But I just want to thank absolutely everybody for coming out, competing in all of our tournaments, tuning into our Twitch streams. It's been an absolutely incredible year of Battlesnake, and I'm super excited for the next one. And it honestly just wouldn't have been as fun and as exciting as it was without all of you. So thank you, everyone, for being a part of this community. It's a fantastic time.
Big shout out to the booth and to Aurora behind the scenes running the tournament as well.
Yeah.
And everybody on the Battlesnake team for
This
looks so fly.
It's so frictionless this year.
It's so smooth. We've been so smooth.
Our
If
job
you've
as
been around
casters
in
is
Battlesnake
really easy
for a while,
compared
yeah.
to some of the earlier years.
Where tournaments are smooth as butter these days, and
Smooth
that's
as butter.
speaks to the hard work of everyone behind the scenes. So
Absolutely.
thank you very much, y'all.
So if you want to, find out what's happening next, make sure you're subscribed to the Battlesnake blog for the latest news and updates. You can find that at blog.battlesnake.com. I know we mentioned earlier, make sure you're following the Twitch channel to get notifications of when our streams are going live. And lastly, make sure you join the Battlesnake Discord. That's really the place where the Battlesnake community comes together, talks games, talks strategy, talks about what's happening in the community itself. And if you're interested in the 2022 Spring League, the registration for that is going to be opening up on January 24th. So 28th.
It
I
says
can
right.
read.
It
I'm
says
really
when
good.
you're looking
Yeah.
right at it. It looks like you're looking right at it.
Be ready by the 24th.
Yeah,
Be ready by
exactly.
the
Exactly.
24th.
Exactly.
That's what you
Get
meant.
Yeah. But January 28th, registration will open up. So get ready for that. And yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. I love doing this. Love having all of you out here. And I'm super excited for Battlesnake in 2022.
2022.
Hope to see y'all then.
2022.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.